My nose is always itchy once the video starts, and then I just look like a gross, sloppy pig. You ever notice something is always going on, and I have a red nose. And it starts, and I'm like all like sitting here composed, like preparing for the video to go, and then it starts, and I'm like, oh my nose, or I'm like, oh, and I yawn and something hideous, and then I'm like, fuck my whole aesthetic, right? I'm trying to put on a look here. Work with me. Yeah. Anyways, um, what's up, kids? It's Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday, and no scam clip, which is awesome. I'm into it. I love that we're gonna get like cheated. That's fun because I thought it was cool how they cut last week's episode like in half, less than half actually, if we're being technical. Um, and then like just teased us with some bullshit texts. I love what's happening right now. This is fun. Let's do this more. Let's keep doing this. No, it's good. Like, I mean, I kind of, yeah, okay. I'd probably do the same thing. Just like tease your audience with little bullshit texts. They're wonderful texts. Let me not like act like they're not. They are. You know, with the roommate stepping up and caring about Evan. Oh, like my heart, my Evan heart just like sprouted tiny tentacles. I don't know what my heart's doing with those tentacles. Perhaps it is reaching out to the world because it has hope now, because it feels warmer. I don't know. But regardless, love that. I'm glad like Evan is having a rough day, only in the sense of it's not going to be like, oh, well, the bad's over after that bump. Like it's always going to be a journey, so to speak. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Anyways, this is always weird. It's always a weird experience to hang out. Oh, fucking well. You clicked play. But, yeah. So it's been good. It's been good because Evan is still like, you know, going through shit, which sucks. And I'm so sad for my little precious China baby diamond. But also at the same time, I think it's good for Isaac and the roommates to understand like what is going on, what you're dealing with. And I think so far Isaac's been doing a wonderful job. So props to you, kiddo. You're doing so good. I'm like, my ancient tears are real. So yeah, basically, Scam has still got me by the balls. Update. It's the last week. In denial. Very much in denial about that. I don't think I'll not be in denial until like 3 years from now. And then I'll be like, okay, so his season really was over. Back in 2016. Which, you know, it's fine. I'm fine. Like, I'm not unstable or anything. I'm not, like, unhealthily attached to the show. I don't just coast off of different obsessions in order to stay afloat. No, I'm fine. I'm going to do things like hang out with my friends and continue to live a life that's emotionally fulfilling when Scam stops. I can't wait. It's fine. Everything is fine. It's not fucking fine. I'm dead inside. I'm so sad and nervous for when it's over because I'm just gonna like probably refresh the Scam website still obsessively just in case. Like I'm like maybe they like forgot to add a clip or a text. Maybe there's something going on. Maybe they're just gonna keep going. And then it will hurt more when I'm wrong. But I'm going down that road. But yeah, so this is all just like bullshit me talking at you about nothing important. Kelsey, please. My whole like video thing I do is literally such a waste of time, but whatever. I don't have friends. Who else am I going to talk to? I apologize to the friends that watch this. I don't think there will be any, but sometimes y'all come on my Tumblr and look at my shit. There's quite a few of you. My friends are assholes. The ones that know about my Tumblr and all that shit, they totally go on here. And they totally like check out the scene, and then later when we're drunk at a bar or a party, they're like, so your Tumblr, and I'm like, dick move, but it's fine because it's funny, and I just don't care. I don't care anymore. So hi pals, if you're watching this and laughing at me, fuck you. I'm drinking coffee desperately because I'm not hungover, which is awesome, But like, I'm still kind of like food hungover because we had a holiday soiree yesterday, me and my people, my wolf pack, and it was phenomenal, except for the part where I like was feeling a certain way and ate too much food because I was like, oh my God, there's cookies. And like, I don't ever eat sugar really or cookies. Like, it's just, I'm more savory than sweet. I'm more salty than sweet. Get it? Because my personality. Anyways. So I was like, all of a sudden, here I am all like messed up, and I'm seeing cookies, like mountains of them. And I'm like, this is awesome. This is like Christmas. And so I just started like shoving, like at one point totally just like shoving food in my mouth, like wow, these flavors. And then got so sick I had to lay down on the floor with my Alaskan blanket. Yes, I had to mention my Alaskan blanket. And I was just like having indigestion while everyone hung out, and it was sad and pathetic, and I'm 800 years old, and that's fine. But you know, needless to say, I'm hungover from sugar. So that's cool. I'm so wild and free. Ugh. But anyways, I'm so distracted. I'm going back to the main plot, which is actually, this is supposed to be about Evan, and it's been 6 minutes of nothing to do really with SKAM except me being silly about it. So I'm back on track. I'm here now. Fucking Evan though. Oh, I'm almost scared to start because it's going to be an hour-long video. Do you get that? I'm obsessed. But I'm going to try to be really like succinct about it. So work with me. Okay. So he is my favorite character right now, even though Isaac kind of is like my number, I don't know. I can't explain my feelings. There's too much, and there's too many, I should say, and they change so often. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure Evan is my favorite, even though Isaac is my baby and I love him and I just need to take care of my baby. But Evan is like my fucking like meat and potatoes. He's my main course. I fucking love this character. I love this kid. Like, what I think is so fascinating and incredible about him, and I think that's why I'm just kind of like a little unstably crazy in love with him in like a weird well, I don't know. But I think it's just because they brought in a side character, and usually like your side character / the love interest or whatever is like, gets so much personality. You get a vibe of them, you like or you hate them, you know, like you still have an opinion of them, but they're not like a chunk of the plot in the sense that their personality is not like a huge thing. It's usually not that well developed, and it's usually not that, I don't know, there's just like, there's less. It's always the main character, and then you have your love interest usually. It's just not quite as much. Or if it is as much, I don't know. I don't know how to explain this. Like, you kind of see it coming. And I know that we saw Evan coming as his love interest, but what I didn't see coming was the depth of Evan. And I think that watching that unfold was really just an amazing experience. And one of the reasons I'm like, damn, I should start writing again and like do shit, because this is, oh my God, my English heart, it is such a bitch for this show. A weak bitch, I should say. Not a mean one, but like I'm subservient to you. Like I'm exposing my throat if I was a wolf behind my back. Anyways, but no, just like Evan, I love that we just see him from the get-go, and there's just a lot. I feel like constantly he was just a spool of ribbon unraveling. Not in like unraveling crazy way, but just like we're seeing more and more and more depth and length to his character. The minute he came on screen, he was already acting, the actor himself was already doing an on-point job, because we see, you know, Evan, and we see him checking out Isaac. We're not really sure what's going on. Just like his presence was so like smooth and cool. It was very collected, right? And I think that is what is just kind of intrigues you. It piques that like surface level interest, and you're like, oh, who's this cool, handsome man? Like, oh, clearly he's going to be like the crush or whatever. And he starts off like the crush. He starts off as typical, in control, cool, this, that, and the other, and doing all the right things. And Isaac falls right into his palm, and you're like, okay. And then the next day, you get like a little bit of glimpse though of like something, right? You kind of have these moments of just like wondering what's going on. The part where they're stoned together, he like looks off in this contemplatively stormy way, and you're like, oh, you got like, what was that? And then it changes, and he looks at Isaac and he like calms. And it goes back to like the typical love story. Okay, now they're flirting and they're getting along, and then the girlfriend comes and you're like, oh, it's this kind of asshole, right? So immediately my ass would normally be like, you fucking fuck boy bitch. You're bringing in a girlfriend. You're fucking with Isaac. Don't you dare cheat, you scumbag. Like usually those are my opinions. They're harsh. I'm very opinionated. I'm very stubborn. I'm very, nope, unwielding. I'm lack of empathy. I got a 14 on the empathy test. Like, I mean, I'm just like, nah, right? I don't deal with your bullshit. I don't care how pretty your lips are, your little blonde hair, fuck whatever. I don't care usually. But somehow, fucking magic wand magician Gandalf bastard was just like, oh, here I am, doing pretty much everything wrong morally, like totally leading this guy on and openly flirting with him and like luring him into my abode. And then also introducing him casually to my girlfriend who I'm just gonna tongue in front of him. Like, asshole much? And then after that, playing, and then maybe we should pregame or whatever. Oh, that was terrifying. I saw the thing move. That was so scary. And then pre-gaming, and then fucking like, what goes from there? Oh, right. Now you're gonna pursue him and watch him kiss Emma in a sensual manner, and then you're gonna corner him in the kitchen and be like, hey bro, yeah, want to sample my dick, basically. And somehow there's Claire being like so supportive. I was just like, yes, corner him. Yes, corner him. Also, it's 2:38 and I'm totally late. So I did not realize until just now. I'm gonna go. Okay, someone pulled up. So like, this is the worst start to a video ever because it's like didn't get far. But I just wanted to start by saying this is me dipping my toes in. This is me starting the Evan discussion because Evan is a fucking mystery. He's a mystery because you're not sure of his character, and you're also not sure why the fuck you're supporting him, but he's so genuine that in the moment, I believe Evan does live by the moment, and in the moment, he wants to be with Isaac, and he wants to kiss him and make him smile and break through those barriers of Isaac, and I think that he's not thinking past that moment. He's just so childlike in that. Like, his love is so genuine and pure and energetic and real. And I think that's really an interesting juxtaposition because I think his life is composed of carefully calculated lies and creating an aesthetic around him to hide the fact that he has a bipolar disorder, which I think he's probably definitely ashamed of and frustrated with. And so he wants to create some worth within himself. So it creates this feel and vibe. I'm totally late. Yeah, I gotta go for real. Okay. But like, anyways, I want to talk about this later, how he's a good liar, but at the same time, he's so honest and youthful and forthright and real and genuine. Oh, I fucking love Evan. Anyways, okay, we'll talk in a bit. Sorry, guys, I had to cut this off. Someone's picking me up and they're totally in my house, so bye.